Our first story will be a treat in more ways than one. You see, it involves a popular bakery, and it marks the debut of our newest Crossroads crew member, Vicki Yates. Now, Vicki stopped at the Triple Crown Bakery in Franklin recently and submits this story that's custom made for folks with a sweet tooth.
The first sound you hear when you enter Triple Crown Bakery is the whirring of mixers. But the first aromas you smell are freshly baked pastries. On this early morning, 2 of the 29 ladies who happily work here at Triple Crown are preparing for the day, taking goodies out of the oven, icing and decorating them for the soon-to-arrive morning rush.
What can I get for you?
Triple Crown Bakery is the brainchild of renowned pastry chef Elena Vaughn, who was inspired to name and celebrate her business after one of the other loves of her life.
So Triple Crown is the best of 3 races, and so I grew up loving horses and riding horses, and I kind of had an epiphany when I was working at a horse ranch to go to pastry school. So I kind of wanted to infiltrate the love for horses into the bakery, and so Triple Crown's the best of 3. So I figured, well, we do cookies, cakes, and pastries. So I'd like to say, we do the best of those 3.
Something else Elena does very well is create atmosphere.
Because we're in downtown Franklin, I wanted it to be, homey and inviting. It definitely has we call it grandma chic vibe to it. I'm a maximalist, so I like lots of stuff around me. I collect lots of things, obviously plates and pie servers and little, tea holders.
As important as the cakes, muffins, and croissants are to customers, they're complemented by the tea room. Many customers reserve a table to enjoy high tea there.
Well, it's becoming really popular. We do what we call a casual tea service. So you get the pot of tea, you get the cup, we serve it with a little cookie on the side. You can get it for 1 or for 2. And if you don't like tea, we have a coffee service, a French press service. We also have a hot chocolate service. So that's fun for the kids and people who just like homemade hot chocolate.
Even though Elena admits she could use a little more room, especially for those times when the tasting room is booked, she loves the greenhouse location at 118th 4th Avenue North in downtown Franklin. It's the former home of John M. Green, who purchased the location back in the 60s. His daughter, Leonora Green Clipper, is a steady supporter of this now sweet spot.
Thank you. Have a good one. You too.
My father, John M. Green, bought this house in 1962. He paid $16,500 for it. It was an owner-occupied dwelling. It was just a house at that period of time. He had rented a space on Main Street, and they'd gone up on his rent. So he decided to buy this. He rented the back part as a house and ran his insurance business in the front for several years, and then went into real estate also.
But when Triple Crown began to expand its original business, Leonora thought this house would serve the purpose, being a perfect location for a unique bakery. And she was right.
I feel like it's so important when you have a property like this to think about who you're going to rent it to. It can't all just be lawyers and offices if we want to keep our downtown vibrant.
And Triple Crown, which opens its doors Tuesday through Sunday, certainly attracts a steady crowd.
Great, there you are, and the forks are right there.
And even though there are croissants as big as your head and cinnamon rolls that will have you rolling your eyes with delight, there's something here for everyone, from gluten-free to dairy-free.
Okay, Elena, say I want to go whole hog and want to eat.
Yeah.
What should I get?
I would get this brioche cinnamon roll. It's all butter.
Oh my gosh. But now if I'm watching my weight, where do I go?
I would maybe choose one of our homemade macarons. Those are light and airy and naturally gluten-free. And then I would maybe stick with our pavlova, which is a baked meringue with whipped cream and berries, also naturally gluten-free.
And all of it great.
Oh, absolutely.
After all, Elena Vaughn has baked for the best, including cooking icon Julia Child.
A couple times I got to cook in and for Julia Child. My previous boss, Zove Karmardian, she was really good friends with Julia, and we would do a lot of benefits for the James Beard Foundation, which Julia really loved to support. She was the best woman, everything you ever wish she would be.
Stop by on the weekend and you might see a pop-up or two on the premises.
So I like to encourage other women who have budding businesses, because I was there as well, hitting the farmers market circuits and stuff. So I encourage my friends or friends of friends to have a little pop-up in our yard. We have this beautiful garden space, and it's perfect location for somebody to just, on a Saturday sell their goods. And it's really fun. The customers love it.
And what's the future wish for this already successful business?
I see us maybe having a separate event space, tea space. I do flirt with the thought of doing some mail order stuff, maybe some boxes that come once a month with goodies in it, a subscription service of sorts. I envision us just staying strong, and in this business we see a lot of people that aren't making it lately, and I just hope and pray that we do.
Hey, how'd you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.